All of these incidents remind us just how tough of a job first responders have in our community. And sadly enough, many never return home to their families. It is a risk they take every day when they put on that badge and uniform. Today, hundreds came together to honor the brave men and women who sacrificed it all to make the city safer. WDSU anchor Latanya Norton reports.
You bring protection and order to our city. Then very often you enter into danger on our streets.
Words of gratitude Sunday at St. Louis Cathedral in the French Quarter. Hundreds attended the annual Mass commemorating firefighters, police officers, and emergency medical technicians who've lost their lives in the line of duty. Archbishop Gregory Amen acknowledged how the city's first responders put their lives on the line every day.
We remember today that 2-year-old boy who was killed in a hit and run and buried yesterday. We remember the 5 family members whose life was lost in a fire and buried just a couple of weeks ago.
We try and keep that family in our prayers. Hearing the Archbishop speak this morning about the service that the first responders give to the community, it really is endearing to know that the people do appreciate it and that people recognize those who have sacrificed so much for their community.
Back in October, Captain Troy McGee, a 13-year veteran, died after falling ill while training in New Mexico. His death remains a mystery.
That's one of those ones that's real hard to figure out, but they make sacrifices in many different ways.
We're going to the same calls that the police department, the fire department was going to, as well as our own medical calls. So we're a busy service. We're out there every day.
I've been coming to these for 23 years, but this is my very first as the police chief.
A different feeling for NOPD Superintendent Michael Harrison, who took pride in the number of officers who turned out to honor their fallen comrades.
We put our lives on the line every day, all day, every day of the year. And so there are officers and firefighters and EMS technicians who've lost their lives in the line of duty. And this is the day we come to pay respects to them.
The ultimate sacrifice, remembered, honored, and shared.
Please be reminded that every time you respond, there is a first responder to you, and that is God.
On your side, in the French Quarter, Latanya Norton, WDSU News.
The Mass concluded with the reading of the first responders' prayer and the playing of taps. The annual inspection and memorial Mass dates all the way back to the early 1900s.